Students, welcome back. So we were on unit 3 database management system and we were doing create and added tables using wizard and SQL command. So we will continue the remaining part of this topic. Let's start. The first topic is manipulating data, which means in the database certain commands are used to define the structure of the data and to manipulate it. So in the databases, some commands are used to define the structure of the data and to manipulate it. These commands are, so the commands which are used are DDL command and DML command. These two commands are used. So we will study one by one. First is DDL, which means data definition language command. So you have to write the definition for this in your notebook. DDL means data definition language. A data definition language or data description language is a standard for command that defines a different structure in the database. So a data definition language or data description language, it is the standard for commands that we define the different structure in the database. Then DDL statements are used to create, modify and to remove database objects such as tables, indexes and the users. Common DDL statements are create, alter, rename, truncate and drop. So the common DDL commands are create, alter, rename, truncate and drop. The result of compilation of DDL statement is a set of table that is stored in the special file called data dictionary. So the result of the compilation of DDL statement, it is a set of tables that is stored in the special file which we call a data dictionary. So you have to mention over here what do you mean by data dictionary? DML, data manipulation language, that is DML. We have to write the full form of DML, which is data manipulation language. It is a command language that enables user to access and manipulate the data in the database. So it is a language that enables the user to access and to manipulate data in the databases. The goal is to provide effective, efficient human interaction with the system. So its goal is to provide efficient human interaction with the system. Data manipulation involves, so it involves retrieval of information from the database, that is the select command. It retrieves the information from the databases by using the select command. Then insertion of new information into a database. It inserts the new information into a database by using the insert command, insert statement. Then deletion of information in the database by using the delete statement. It is used for the deletion of the information by using the delete statement. Then modification of information in the database by using the update statement. For modification of the database, information in the database, we use the update statement. A query language is a part of DML involving information retrieval only. So a query language, it is a part of DML which involves information retrieval only. OpenOffice Base. It is a database management system that you can use for all your information management needs. So it is a database management system that we use for the information management needs. It allows us to store unlimited amount of information. So it allows to store unlimited information. Then organize information in the way that makes sense for how you work. It organizes the information by making the sense at how you work. It retrieves information based on the special criteria you specify. It retrieves the information whichever condition we provided according to certain criteria. Then create form that makes it easier to enter information. Create form which makes it easier to enter information. Then generate meaningful report. It generates a meaningful reports also. Create a new database. How we create a new database? Steps are given over here. Click on OpenOffice and select OpenOffice base option. You have to click on OpenOffice and select from there. You have to select OpenOffice base option. Then select create a new database option. If the database is already created, then click open and then click next. Then you have to select the create a new database option. If database is already created, then you have to click on open and then you have to click on next. Then select the option to save and proceed. Then you have to save it and proceed for the next step. Then click finish. A window opens, saves your database with the name. A window will be opening over there and you have to save your database with the name. Create a table in the design view. How you create a table in the design view? Steps are given over here. Once you save your database, a window will appear. Once you have saved your database, then the window will appear. Select table tab on the left and then select create table in the design view to create a table. Then you have to select table tab and on the left side which is given over there, and then you have to select create table in the design view to create a table. Then enter the field names and the data types of the field that you want. Then you have to enter the field name and the data types of the field which you want. Create a primary key by selecting any field. Then you have to create a primary key for after selecting any of the field. Then click on save option. After this you have to click on the save option. A window appears, write the name of the table and save it. A window will appear over there, then you have to write the name of the table and then save it. Your table is created and close the window. After your table is being created, then you have to close the window. Double click on the table created by you. You have to double click on the table which is being created by you. The table opens, now enter your data. Now table will get open and you have to enter your data. Then click on save and close the window. After finishing this, you have to click on the save option and you have to close the window. Create table using wizard. How you create a table by using a wizard? Steps are given over here. Create a new database and name it as employee. You have to create a new database and you have to name it as employee. Select table on the table tab on the left and then select use wizard to create a table. You have to select table tab on the left side and then select the use wizard to create table. Select business or personal to create table as per your need. You have to select from there the business or the personal, whichever you want. Click sample table option and then select employee. You have to click on the sample table option and from there you have to select the employee. Select the field that you want to have in the table and move them forward towards selected field. You have to select the fields that you want and that you have in the table and you have to move them towards the selected field. Then you have to click on next option. Specify the data types of all the fields and then click next. You have to specify the data types of the fields and then you have to click on the next option. Set primary key and click next. You have to set the primary key and click on the next option. Give name to the table and select insert data immediately to add the data. You have to give the name to the table and select insert data immediately to add the new data. Then click on save and close the window. You have to click on the save option and click on the close window. Create a table using DTL command. How do you create a table using the DTL command? Create table command is used to create a new table in the database. So create table command, as the name specify, it is used to create a new table in the database. And the syntax is given over here. Create table, then table name you have to specify, column 1 data type, then size of the data type, then column 2 data type and the size and the statement. This is the command. This is how you create a table using the DTL command. So on this turn we will continue till here only. On the next turn we will be doing the rest of the part. Till then, thank you.